Holy crap, another great episode of Yellowjackets. I mean, dear God, I like episode 3, but, this episode, the trial and everything's mad. And there are going to be spoilers in this review, by the way. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you should stop listening in about 30 seconds. But I'm just going to tell you my gist of the episode. I thought it was fantastic. Genuinely excellent. A really, really good return form, because the last 2 episodes have been great. This one and last week's, and first 2 weren't so great. But this episode, first, it has a really cool structure with the trial, which adds a bit of narrative development and plot and a structure to the episode, which I think first 2 episodes didn't really have. And it also serves to give everyone something to do. One of my only issues with a show on a recurring basis is sometimes the characters fade into the background and don't really do anything. You'll get the main characters and supporting ones won't really be there. In this episode, everyone gets something to do. Even Jeff gets something to do. Okay, Callie doesn't really get anything to do, but Jeff gets something to do. And what he gets to do is he gets to perfect the art of telling terrible dad jokes. And they are terrible dad jokes. They're awful, but they're funny. And he has a personality which is cool. I mean, then you have to go to the part where he decides that he's going to be smug about karma and how karma works. And you do want him to shove up his ass because, Sean is trying to do something nice, Jeff, you douchebag. Anyway, Shauna's story is cool because in present day she's stuck in freezer, which shouldn't be boring, but it's actually cool. Literally cool because she's in freezer, but that's neither here nor there. But that's a good story because we get the return of Ella Pernell. Yay, it's Jackie. And I can't remember if adult Shauna and teen Jackie have interacted before. Maybe they have, but I thought that's really cool because Ella Pernell's a really, really, really good actress. And the show does miss something when she's not there. So that's quite cool. And then we get the continued mystery of who's going after Shauna, but with a catch, because that same person appears to have also gone after Lottie, which is oh my God, what's happening there? Because Lottie, so that's quite crazy, because obviously you have to rule out Javi as a suspect, because he's gone, and Natalie's suspect, she's gone. Could it be Melissa, Shauna's new BFF in the Bat story? It could be, but who knows, because they're forming a weird power couple. At any rate, the trial gets us a lot of character stuff. Like, for example, Travis apparently can see the future now because he drew the outcome of the trial before it happened, which is cool, gives him something interesting to do. And we also see first glimpses that Natalie maybe is not as in control as she thinks she is in terms of power, because she's manipulated by F1, and Shauna at the end downright demands the vote for Coach Ben. No! The end of Coach Ben is near, I fear. That rhymed. But what we really get with Coach Ben's a really good bit of character development, and then we find out, oh shit, he's probably going to die. But we don't find out who he was talking to. And we still got a mystery question of who started the fire, because it's not actually clear. The way it's phrased, it doesn't look like Ben, although we still don't know who Ben was talking to. But Ben ultimately comes to a conclusion that he doesn't understand their beliefs, but he respects them. And so, dude, they eat people. You don't have to respect that as a belief, because eating people is wrong. And also it's gross and it's disgusting. And also it's wrong. So there you go. But it really does seem like Melissa is manipulating Shauna into being more evil than she actually is. Which should be fascinating if they bring Melissa, which I'm sure they will, into the present day. Oh man, we could get the ultimate bisexual power couple, because obviously Shauna has shown that she does have some physical attraction to men. So, but wow, that'd be a crazy story. And meanwhile, Ty and Van are still going around trying to sacrifice people to wilderness, which is kind of crazy. Be interesting to see where that goes. Van seems a bit, in present day, she seems a bit more reluctant for that sort of thing than she does in flashbacks, whereas Ty is more for it, which it'll be interesting to see how things develop, because they're doing a really good job of, in these last 2 episodes at least, of really reminding us that these characters have changed so much, and it's why have they changed? So the only one who doesn't really get a lot doing this episode, well, I mean, Walter's not really in it, but he does send that message to Misty at the end, where it's sort of like, how did you know? And we still don't really know who Walter is. They've sort of downplayed that a bit, but you have to remember that he's a very, very strange character. And we also get the cool stuff with well, no, don't really get anything from Calling. I suppose that's down part of the episode, but the rest of it's really, really good. Charles a great narrative structure, and it's a very good episode in general, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, yay, very good. More like this, Yellowjackets, more like this.